Hey guys, my name is Kaushik and today I'm going to demonstrate how interval training can improve your tennis today. Interval training is when you alternate between high and low intensity exercises or between high intensity exercises and a short period of rest. An example of interval training could be sprinting up a flight of stairs followed by walking back down. That is one example. And these exercises usually can range from gentle movements to maximal efforts. Most of every high intensity physical activity it causes a state of crisis in the body because the body lacks oxygen supply to the tissue. Your body's temperature starts to increase. It reduces body fluids in the body. It reduces body fluids and fuel stores and causes tissue damage. So now I'm going to demonstrate how my type of what I do in my training. I'm going to show you how it's done. So as you can see, basically you can see four cones. You can see four cones, 2, 3, and 4. And the point of this training would be to run around all four sides. 3 laps around this court. Within my best time I could do was 37 seconds. Well, some people can do better. Depends on your level of fitness. But what I got was 37. So all you have to do is sprint as hard as you can for 37 seconds, or as your time that you allocate for yourself. Sprint three times, and then you get a minute of break. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. You might not be able to see me running from that side, but I'll do just one lap to show you how this exercise will look like. So if you start from here, this is how it's going to look like. This is basically it. But just 3 laps of that with maximum speed and a minute of break. Interval training is excellent for losing body fat while retaining lean body mass, strengthening the cardiovascular system, improving overall stamina, developing sports-specific energy systems. This training will really help players in hockey, in sports like hockey, football, tennis, and basketball. And there are many more, but those are just the examples. And it develops your body's capacity to tolerate high levels of intensity for longer periods of time. So as you keep on doing this training or any other interval training, you'll be able to increase your body capacity. This also improves fat and carbohydrate oxidation in skeletal muscle, and this improves your in your mental toughness. As when you do this training, you finish it like 10 sets of 3 laps, 10 sets, you feel much better and much stronger. This type of training is helpful for tennis because this interval when you're running in intervals throughout your tennis matches or tennis training, because you run from one side to the other. Especially when you play that point in the match, you run from one side to another side, then run back, run again until the point is over, and then you get like a maximum 20-second break, and then you're back into the point. And you had to keep on going until you get to change your side. And as you do this training, as I mentioned before, it improves your capacity. So your ability to tolerate high levels of intensity for longer periods of time improves. Therefore, you can run from side to side during a point with higher speed and power, and for longer periods of time. This will also help you last in the point for a longer period of time with more explosive speed, as it strengthens the cardiovascular system. So you can run from side to side with explosive speed for a longer period of time, because you're able to do this training because it improves your cardiovascular system. I recently did this training and I had the worst cramp I've ever had. I was on the floor crying for like around 40 minutes because the cramp, I wasn't able to get up. So some of the safety precautions you would have to take is make sure you set your own training times. You train to your own, I run for 37 seconds in this, for this. But you gotta set your own time, because if you're not able to set your own time and you try to follow somebody else, you can get injured very easily. And make sure you have your fitness coach with you. I emphasize this because yes, recently when I did this training, I had a major cramp, and I was, as I said, I was unable to get up. And thank God I had my fitness coach with me, because he was able to like massage my legs and stop me from getting the cramp. So that's a main point. So make sure you have your fitness coach with you, because sometimes things can go wrong. And make sure you eat well, because if you're feeling hungry and doing this, you won't get the best results as you can, and you feel really sick. And don't eat before training as well. Keep a gap between your training time, when you start training, and when you eat. So maybe 2 or 3 hours, you must eat like at least 2 or 3 hours before, so you're able to, so your body can digest and you feel full while you're doing this training. Because if you're really full while doing this training, you can end up vomiting, like I did once. And drink water to a minimal limit while you're running. Like during the sets, do not drink too much water, because then you're not going to be able to run, because you're going to have excess amount of water. So drink just small amounts of water, but before the training, drink lots of water. Thank you for watching. And if you really want to know more about interval training and what happens to your body during this process, please click the link in the description, which will take you to the scientific reasoning of interval training and how it improves your body in total. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.